Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? How's it going out there? Hopefully, that music and that intro gets you pumped up. Every time I hear that, I'm like, yeah, here come the winners, baby. It's Jason. He's the Hockey Squirrel. How's it going there, man?
Hey, well, could be better. Yesterday, I felt really let down. I had that Mets pick. I was like, yeah, plus 140, and my day was going all good. And my God, did they ever blow that? Milwaukee sucked. Minus 150 for 0 runs. My God, my day, like, man, I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, this could be like a 4-2 day. Then I was like, I'm okay with like 3-2-1 because the Tigers pushed. And then oh my God, no,
Ugh.
it was a collapsing failure of a day. But we're back today.
It's
Bright side, we got how many games today?
We
My
got a
God,
full
it's so
slate.
many.
Every team's in action. It's so funny in baseball. You mentioned that comeback there by the Mets. So funny how like when a team's rallying there in the Phillies, they get exactly one more run to take the lead. It's not like they go up like 7-4. They go. It's like every team just gets the one extra one. It's just so weird how baseball ends up working. Now, you had a rough day. Well, all my leans cashed. Gomber under 4.5 Ks. How about Rockies there as an underdog? How about that YRFI in that game? But boy, my official bets completely crashed. I lost each and
Mm,
every single one. So a little frustrated with myself only because I research everything just as heavy. Just because my leans don't make the official bets doesn't mean there's any less research. I just don't bet them because I'm
right.
trying to keep my volume down and trying to limit my
Exactly.
exposure. But I got to clear the air here on something. I got hit up by a bunch of people actually on Twitter. My best bet yesterday did not make my official bets. That was just an absolute mistake. I wasn't trying to trick anybody or pull a fast one. I just when I make my notes, I copy and paste, through my innings down to the official bets and just missed it. I know a lot of people on Twitter were hitting me up and asking what happened with that. It was just an honest mistake, not trying to trick everybody. Congratulations to the people that took, over 8.5 runs. I bet it. I had the intention of giving it out. So just an honest mistake. Didn't try and deceive anybody. So I just want to
You're
clear the
just
air because
human, man. So
enough people hit me up. Yeah, it was a brutal mistake. That could have been my one and only win yesterday. And that one, cashed in the fourth inning? Because I know you said you tailed that. What, fourth or fifth inning
oh
cash?
yeah. Yeah, it was a little too
Ah,
close to game time for like giving it to members and stuff. But after you mentioned it, after I kind of looked at it, I was like, oh, I'll take some early action. And yeah, I was on that. As soon as it hit 4-4, it's automatic. You already knew. But
Automatic. All right, guys, that's the quick hits. We just open the show there and give you guys our opening thoughts. Let's jump right on into the second inning where we do it around the bases. We'll give you guys four games, two each, and we'll break him down. I'll go ahead and kick it off here first. I want to kick it off with the Guardians versus the Indians. I'm on the F5 under 4.5 runs and got that at minus 122. Really stud pitchers here on the mound, and Bieber and Male right there. Bieber, 4.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, 4 Ks in his season opener against the Royals. And Male was absolutely outstanding there against a really good Braves lineup. Obviously, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run. It was an unearned run, 7 Ks. So love that you're getting two really good pitchers. And then if you look at the batters, and I use Swish Analytics just to let everybody know if you're trying to look at any batter information. If you look at the projected lineups today against these two starters, nobody really tags Bieber or Male really. So yeah, give me these two studs. I'll remove the bullpens and just ride with the F5 under of 4.5 runs as my opening bet.
Mally,
Mally,
Mally.
Mally, got it.
So yeah, no, I was looking at though too. Full game under for me. I was looking at anyway. I would definitely agree with that with the pitching, and I don't know if it's something you ever look at or have really ever incorporated in yours other than just stats and whatnot. But I do look at things like money distribution as well, and that does agree with the under there. So just more supporting evidence for you on that under if that's something you're looking at taking. It's not one of the games I'm going to be covering, but I do really agree with that under big time. So a lot of love for that pick. Moving
Nice.
on, though, I will go ahead and take the very next game, which is going to be the Mariners and the White Sox. We have Matt Brash is what I'm seeing. I think MLB debut pitcher as far as I can tell, and that would be correct. Going against Vince Velasquez, but I guess not, MLB's top elite, right? But I do like the White Sox at a lower price of around minus 120, and you're getting a home team, which to me is something that feels fairly important. And in baseball, a thing with ballpark to ballpark is that it's not something like hockey where a rink is a rink. It's the same, hockey rink. And ballparks are made very different, right? The length of the field, like the corners, the weird kind of stuff that just how the ballpark plays is a little
Big
different
giant
from
green
each.
wall in Fenway.
It is just a little different for each ballpark, and so I feel like getting a home team in baseball is a little bit more potentially advantageous. But even in the rosters, though, I do like the batting order of the White Sox a little better than the Mariners. And again, they had added Jesse Winker. Ty France is still there, but I just think it goes a little bit deeper in the White Sox. And for minus 120 ish, roughly, I just really don't mind it. Especially something I really like to do is betting against those the debut pitchers, debut goalies, if we're talking hockey, because they're seeing hopefully what's going to be again a higher caliber of baseball, a higher caliber of shots from if it's in hockey or whatnot. So just another thing I like to do there.
Yeah, I think
But
that's
I'll hop on.
You're gonna
Go
hop
ahead.
on the White Sox.
Yeah, hop on White Sox.
And it's also, like you said, their season or their home opener. This town's gonna be rocking. Yeah, obviously, I live in
Yeah.
Chicago right now. Place is gonna be buzzing. I love taking a team too in their home opener, so they'll come out with plenty of energy. Yeah, I like that pick right there. So back in those White Sox. For my second game here and around the bases, I'm going to look at the White Sox and the Tigers. I really like the Tigers or the Red Sox. Red Sox here in a nice bounce back. I like their F5 team total over 2.5 runs and get that at plus 110. Really just love that right there. They're going up against Alexander. They faced him twice last season. They were able to tag him. That was more in a relief role. He didn't open those games, but they were able to light him up in both of those. Now he should be going longer in today's game because they've built him up now, and he's one of their starters now. So, given their success against him last season, he should pitch, deep into this game for it. Well, I hope he doesn't pitch 2 games. Hopefully, the Red Sox obviously rock him and get him out of there early. But even if he's having a so-so day, there will be opportunities because he's going to go more than 2 innings like they saw him last season. And for Alexander, just a low strikeout guy, only averaging 7.4 K per 9. So you're able to get good contact on his pitches. Teams got 106 hits in his 106 innings last year. You add in another 28 walks. Just not a guy with great command, not going to blow the ball by you. And give me that Red Sox lineup and a nice bounce back spot. I thought you were on them yesterday, or on the Tigers yesterday in a good spot. I think this is now the good spot to go ahead and back the Red Sox. So I like that F5 team total over 2.5 runs at plus 110.
You do, huh? Because I think I would take the Tigers again today. So I'll oppose you on that one.
All right,
I will
cool.
oppose you on that one, absolutely. Yeah, and what's weird, I like to use RotoWire for like finding the lineups and confirmation stuff. What's weird is at the book I'm seeing Rich Hill, and here I see Garrett Whitlock, so that kind of threw me a little bit when I was looking at the game initially. So does it change much? A little bit with, dude, that's crazy, right? A 42-year-old pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
In
He's over the hill, but he keeps on chugging on by. He ain't
Yeah, and I
gonna
remember
blow
him
you
still
by. He's got
having.
that slow pitch. It's nice. I love his
I
delivery.
remember him still having, a decent season last year. Even being 41 or 42. It's just kind of the chara of of baseball. But
Yeah.
no, I would definitely go against you there. So I would take the Tigers, and we'll see how that one works out tomorrow.
You're taking it on the F5 like I am kind of angle, or are you
No,
just going full game money
I
line?
don't particularly see a great advantage of taking a first 5. I think I'd just go money line and let the bullpens duke it out and whatnot. I'll just go money line plus 110
Hey,
is what I think I'd have. But
saw that
there's
yesterday.
a
Obviously,
little.
the Tigers have a good pen. They were able to silence those Red Sox bats, all day yesterday.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see if how Rich Hill does this year now too. Obviously every year, if you're getting older and older, it's like at some point, hopefully he's gonna fizzle out. But yeah, I will go ahead and jump down to a late night game that I don't know if it necessarily needs to be talked about a ton, but I will look at the Houston Astros once again, as I've already won 3 out of the 4 games on them. So they're 3-1, and I'm 3-0 on them. I just so happen to lay off the one game that they lost so far. They are a bit of a heavier favorite at a -150, which it still implies like 60% win rate just to break even. So that is retail book odds if you're going to find them at reduced juice. If you can get them under 150, I really like it. Luis Garcia against Bumgarner, and I like Garcia last year. And again, I paid 150 yesterday for the Brewers and got no offense. At least if I'm going to pay the juice, what I want to do is get production out of my bats, right? And at least I know for a fact that I'm going to get that in the Houston Astros, and against the Diamondbacks, that's should be a pretty good matchup for them. So if you're going to pay juice, I think that's probably one of the spots to go for today.
Boy, you've been pushing the right buttons with the Astros, like you said, all season long, and getting behind the Astros is pretty easy to do, especially against that Diamondbacks offense. So, all right,
all season long, the whole 4 games.
That's right. Well, all season. Right. Hey, 3-0, man. All right, let's give these people some pitching props. That's what we do, and shut up and pitch. So let's do that right now. You want to go first? Who's the guy you're eyeing there on the bump?
Yeah, so what I've been doing and what's been going well has been taking pitchers against high strikeout teams. And yesterday I did that on Alek Manoah. Today I will do that on Yusei Kikuchi. And we'll take, again, the New York Yankees over 5.5 strikeouts for Kikuchi, only -120, which I think is a really good deal.
Especially after you get 5.5. I got that same bet at 4.5.
Or did I say 5.5? Sorry, 4.5. 4.5. I was looking at 4.5. Sorry. So 4.5 at -120. And yesterday Manoah got 7, I believe. So again, that will be one of mine. I do have another, but
let me expand on that, because I'm right there with you. I think you've got a perfect angle right there. Kikuchi over 4.5 Ks. As you said, it sounds like we both got it at -120. Cashed in both of his starts last season against the Yankees when he was a member of the Mariners. Got 5 and 6 Ks. Had 163 Ks overall in 157 innings, so got some good strikeout stuff. The Yankees have already gotten 4 Ks against 13 at-bats against left-handed pitching. You mentioned their high strikeout rate overall. So I like that. And then Kikuchi here with the Blue Jays, he might have a longer leash than what he did sometimes last season against the Mariners, because he's going to be backed by a better offense. So maybe that'll leave him in the game a little bit longer. So I'm with you. High strikeout team. He's had success against this Yankees lineup last season, cashing 2-0 times. So I absolutely love that one right there. My other one is Yu Darvish under 17.5 outs. Kind of struggled against these Giants last season, only lasted 5.1 innings, 4 innings, and 6.1 innings. So I don't like him going under 17.5 outs recorded. I know he's coming off, obviously, a no-hitter and a strong start, but that was against the Diamondbacks. And we all know how good these Giants are, winning over 100 games last season. So I expect him to struggle another time against these Giants. So under 17.5 outs recorded. Obviously saying he will not go 6 innings in this ball game today. Who's another guy you're eyeing on the bump today?
It's an interesting bet. I don't think I've ever heard that prop.
Yeah, DraftKings has it. It's a good one.
Okay, cool. So under what? 17 outs?
Everyone are 17.5.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, you just want him out of the game basically before the 6th inning?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You said? Okay. Huh. Cool one. I'm gonna go again with another over in the strikeouts. I've been doing okay with those, and currently now the highest strikeout rate team is the Baltimore Orioles, with 11 per game now, which is the highest in the league so far through 4 games, and Eric Lauer will be on the other side of that. And again, you get over 4.5, and that is plus 100, even money there for over 4.5. And again, I'm just looking for even decent pitchers against the highest strikeout teams, where they're just going to be swinging for the fences and missing. And
love that right there.
So That will be my second one. There's Eric Lauer over 4.5 strikeouts at
All
even
right.
money.
Let's get a nice bounce back today there for those Brewers. Let's move over now to long shots. Obviously, there's going to be plus money winners that we think we can do. I've been doing pretty good on these. Gave you guys a winner on Thursday. Gave you guys another winner yesterday. Today, I'm going to the Blue Jays. What are the Blue Jays doing at plus money against the Yankees and at plus 113 over at BetUS? Mentioned them yesterday. Boy, does BetUS got some outstanding lines on these underdogs. And if you want to check out BetUS, there's a referral link down in this video description. But the Blue Jays are going to end this season with more wins than the Yankees. I will go on record and say the Blue Jays will be better than the Yankees, and don't even have to think twice about that. They should not be dogs to these Yankees. Saw them beat them yesterday. Their pitching absolutely shut down the Yankees. Blue Jays plus 113. Yeah, give it to me all day long.
Gotcha. It's not as large of an underdog as I've taken. You've seen me give out in the first week here some plus 160. I think 2 plus 160s and the plus 140 yesterday with the Mets. Gonna scale it back a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and actually take my underdog on that Detroit Tigers pick at plus 110 for the full game money line against the Boston Red Sox. As you know, I think they can pull it off again. As we kind of talked about a little bit, as I opposed you already. So,
all right, that's a nice head-to-head matchup. Got a little challenge. Maybe one of us will be able to talk some smack tomorrow to each other. All right, let's keep the show on moving along. Let's do Keep Swimming. Let's give these people some batting props here and Keep Swinging, our fifth inning. Why don't you go first? Who you got here with the bat in their hand?
Sure. So I had Jose Altuve over 1.5 total bases, and let me bring up numbers so I can tell you. So Bumgarner, again, yeah, this goes along with that Astros play that I was looking at anyway. It is minus 150, and again, it's an offense that you know you're going to get some production out of, and he's faced him 26 at-bats. So only 9 hits in the 26 at-bats, but I would like to think that if it's somebody that you've seen quite a few times in your career, that, you know, you'd at least kind of be knowing a little bit more what to expect, and in a game that, you know, I'm expecting the Astros to kind of beat up on them a little bit, and over 1.5 bases doesn't seem too bad for Altuve, and that is only minus 115.
Man, I love that spot for Altuve. Top of the lineup hitter, lefty versus righty matchup. Yeah, we talked about that for the show. Love Altuve to have himself a nice day against Bumgarner. I'm going to go ahead and do a parlay for my first batting prop here. I like Mookie Betts and Justin Turner to at least have 1+ hit each and snag that over at minus 115 over at DraftKings. Both of these guys have absolutely just done the damage against Chris Archer. Betts is 12 for 36 in his career against Archer, where Turner is 6 for 8. I didn't want to go for total bases. A little bit of reach. I got burned yesterday on that, so I like both of these guys to at least get 1+ hit. So you can parlay these two guys together. Mookie Betts, obviously, of the Dodgers. Justin Turner of the Dodgers. We forgot to give these team names there. Minus 115. Minus 115 for those guys. Who else are you eyeing with the bat in their hand today?
As much as I want the Detroit Tigers to win, I have Jonathan Scope to not do too well against Rich Hill, having 13 at-bats, no hits, bunch of strikeouts. Same goes for Javier Baez as well against Rich Hill in particular. But, you know, the starting pitcher doesn't, I guess, go the whole game, and so as long as Detroit can win and Jonathan Scope can go under 1.5 total bases, so he could still hit a single and we still win the bet, and that's minus 150, so there is some juice to that, but I do like the fact that he's had 13 at bats and no hits against Rich Hill at all. So
I like that there. Give yourself a little bit of protection instead of under 0.5 hits. Take the total base route. I like that angle right there. I like this Padre player here, Eric Hosmer, there of the Padres, going against Alex Cobb today. First of all, I love the lefty versus righty matchup. Always try and gravitate towards that if I can. And really had great success against Alex Cobb. 6 for 17, 1 double, 2 home runs. His home run prop is really scattered really wildly across the board, but DraftKings has the best price at 12-1, so I'll put 0.2 units on it. 0.2 units on Hosmer to have a home run over at DraftKings at 12-1. see if he can't get one over the fence there for us today. So those would be my 2 batting props today. Let's now move it over to the 6th inning. We call it It's a Steal. What did you find on the board today that you just got to bet it's a steal?
Buddy, I'm not sure that there is like a lot of just crazy, like, I don't understand. Like there's days where I just open up the board and I'm like, no, like that's wrong, right? In place of saying it's an absolute steal, I will give you 2 spots that I'm kind of looking at that I like. And one's going to be, I like that under a lot for the Reds and the Guardians for sure. I'm going full game. I think you were on the first 5, wasn't it?
Right.
So I will go full game. So under 8 there. Again, not sure if it's a complete steal like you'd want to say. I mean, if it was 9.5 or something, I'd be like, what the hell is that? But I guess other than that, I was eyeing the Chicago Cubs potentially as well with Drew Smyly against the Pittsburgh Pirates at -115. I think maybe just a little bit low for the way that the Cubs have played already. But yeah, I don't know if really there's something that I'm like, oh, I just have to have it. Not today anyway, particularly, but
okay. All right, cool.
a couple extra leans in place.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I've got a couple of these here in this It's a Steal category. Remember yesterday I gave you guys that RFI. Yes, there will be a run scored in that first inning of Rockies versus Rangers. Why not just go right back to it? We get even a sweeter spot. If you guys liked the justification yesterday, you'll love the justification today. Let's just leave the offenses off to the side because we obviously talked about the damage that they're doing in the first inning yesterday. How about Chad Kuhl here on the mound there for the Rockies? How about giving up 10 runs and 14 starts last year, 3 home runs, a 1.64 whip, and a 269 opponent's batting average? Perez there for the Rangers. He gave up 13 runs and 22 starts, allowing 6 home runs, a 1.36 whip, and a 265 opponent's batting average. So go right back to the well with yesterday's winner. Will there be a run scored in that first inning? I think there will be another run scored in that first inning between the Rockies and the Rangers. And then the other spot I'll go ahead and throw on everybody's radar. Here's another one where you can take overall, will there be a run scored in the first inning, or you can take a particular team to score a run in the first inning. I like the Minnesota Twins to score a run in the first inning today at +235 for a half a unit. Lower the unit size down a little bit because it is a +235 bet. This offense ranks 3rd in the Major League Baseball in runs scored in the first inning. They're also 3rd at home. And then they're going to be opposed by Heaney is on the mound here for the Dodgers. Oh, terrible, folks, terrible. 17 runs and 18 starts, 7 home runs, a 1.83 whip. Are you kidding me? And a 325 opponent's batting average in the first inning. Oh, my God. You combine that with this Minnesota Twins offense that is showing up in the first inning. Woo! Give me the Twins to score a run in the first inning at +235 for a half a unit. All right, 7th innings where we give you our best bet. What is your best bet of the day there, Squirrel?
I'm going to have to go right to the late night game, bottom of the board, and well, it is -150. If you're looking for just simply a win, I absolutely think the Houston Astros once again will get you there and advance their record to a 4-1 against the Diamondbacks and Bumgarner. Sometimes it's about the value, right? Sometimes it's about, the Mets yesterday +140 and we're up 4-0. And regardless of if they blew that or not, I thought it was a great pick for the value. This one I think is just all about getting a win. Do they do that at 60% against the Diamondbacks? Probably pretty damn close. And especially if you're finding reduced juice and you getting that under -150, that is to me the best bet if you're just looking for a win to pick up today.
Yeah, music to my ears. I got my tail handed to me yesterday, so I need a win. So I like that Astros. All right, for my best bet of the day, let's say right with those Rockies and Rangers. How about over 10 runs at +107? And here in a little bit, I'll tell you how I got it at +107. But Rockies, Rangers, over 10 runs. This line, for whatever reason, is dropping. Opened at 10.5. Now it's down to 10. I don't quite get it. We talked about how these starting pitchers are struggling in the first inning. They've been struggling as a whole. Cool, a 4.28 ERA, a 1.43 whip, and a 2.55 opponent's batting average. Perez is a 4.74, 1.51, and a 2.96 opponent's batting average. And then look at these offenses. Both of these offenses rank in the top 10 in batting average, home runs, runs, on-base percentage, and slugging, and then add in that the fact that the Rangers are in the top 5 in the least amount of strikeouts so far in the season. Good offenses, bad pitchers. I see over 10 runs and that hot weather down in Texas. Oh, yeah, this to me is the best bet of the day, and it makes my official bets. I did not make the same mistake. It is pasted down below, so I will be giving you guys this bet soon. All right, 8th inning.
Is
it's
that being
safe
played
for
in a dome?
The what?
Is that being played in a dome? I see that it's being played in a dome.
It's retractable.
The Rangers.
I think it's retractable. It's a new ballpark.
I was just trying to look at the weather and stuff. So yeah, I was looking at the weather and the money distribution on that too.
All right, let's go ahead and now move it to safe or out. This is where we try and guide you guys through some of the promos. Bet Rivers, did I get that over at plus 107? Bet Rivers every single Tuesday throughout the MLB season. You can get a 20% profit boost to use on any bet that you like that's at minus 200 or better. That is what I used that on today, so that's how I got that at plus 107. And then everybody on social media is talking about the FanDuel Dinger Tuesday. God, is that just a bummer that is no longer a good promo. Obviously, all season long, you could pick one batter from each game to get a home run, and then you were refunded back in $5 in site credit. Well, you don't get site credit anymore this season. Now you only get free bets, and instead of doing every single game, you only get one game this season. And to go along with that, FanDuel has also dramatically reduced the odds, it seems like, on this Tuesday because, they're running a promo. Maybe they're expecting people to jump all on their sportsbook. But listen to some of these lines. You can get Vladimir Guerrero at plus 320 on about any other sportsbook. FanDuel's got it at 205. Gallo's at 350 almost everywhere. FanDuel's got him at 220. Judge is 320. FanDuel's got him at 225. So they have just ruined this promo. It was a fantastic promo last year. I loved it. It was successful sometimes, but always successful in terms of getting back site credit. A few times we had really good Tuesdays and we were able to smash some home runs, but boy, did FanDuel just absolutely kill that. So yeah, if you see FanDuel on Twitter today, bash them. Killed one of our favorite promos from last season. So I wouldn't touch that. I would just go bet, if you want to bet the guy to get a home run, just go bet him on one of those other sites. Go jump on BetUS. BetUS has got better lines than FanDuel all day long. So get on over to BetUS and bet some guys to hit a home run. All right, 9th inning.
What was that thing about Tuesdays?
It's called Dinger Tuesday. FanDuel Dinger Tuesday. Where
I thought, I don't know, somewhere along the line you said Bet Rivers. Did you mean BetUS or Bet?
BetUS. No, jump on BetUS. Jump on BetUS and bet.
Okay.
Jump on BetUS and get them. All right, 9th inning now. It's the closer. What are your official bets today, Squirrel?
Well, as the best bet suggests, Astros again just to pick up that win at a minus 150 price. I'm going to go ahead and hop on that Detroit Tigers money line for some underdog odds. And then I think I really like both of these pitching props, so I'm going to grab both of them. Kikuchi over 4.5 at minus 120. Eric Lauer over 4.5 at even money. So 4 bets that I'll actually have my money on there. 2 props and 2 money lines.
I love those bets right there. All right, I'm not making the same mistake yesterday. I got my best bet in this one. And 2, boy, I was seeing all my leans cash yesterday and just know that everything I do is research to the max. I'd bet it all today, folks. So let's just have ourselves a Tuesday, baby. Give me those Red Sox F5 team total over 2.5 runs at plus 110. Give me that Reds Indians F5 under 4.5 runs at minus 120. You can go ahead and give me those Rockies Rangers over 10 runs at plus 107. You can go ahead and give me the RFI in that game. Will there be a run scored in that first inning? I think there will be at minus 130. You can go ahead and give me Twins to score a run in that first inning at plus 235 for half a unit. Go ahead and give me Kikuchi over 4.5 Ks. Love that one right there at minus 120. Go ahead and give me a parlay of Mookie Betts and Justin Turner to have at least one hit at minus 115. And then Eric Hosmer there of the Padres, he's going to hit a home run today at 12-1 and put 0.2 units on Hosmer to hit one out of the ballpark. And that's how we're doing. Going big today. I'm getting my money back, sportsbooks. You better be shaking in your boots because I'm coming for my money back. I gave it to you yesterday.
And then all that stuff you just said. All that stuff you just said, just take all that and just shove it into one big parlay and make yourself like 50 grand, dude.
That is Love the joke, but boy, there are people out there doing that kind of stuff, though.
I
Holy
know,
cow.
I know. These 10 teamers and 8 teams. How many times? I don't know how many Facebook groups you're in or whatnot, or even as you scroll through Twitter and you find like every single day these guys are like, oh, dude, I went 7 for 8. Like my last leg just crushed me, dude. I'm so mad. I could have had, and then they show, and they got like 10, $50, $100, whatever it is on their parlay. And it's like, so, they're showing you that they could have just won like thousands.
Right.
But at the end of it, they went 7-1 and still lost $50 or $100. It's like, buddy, just straight bet it, build the bankroll over time. This is a long-term event. You're not going to hit the lottery in one day. If you want to hit the lottery, go buy a Powerball ticket and quit sports betting, because it's just not a part of the bankroll management. And the whole idea of what we're trying to do here is to consistently build the bankroll over time.
It's just a shake of the head every time you see those crazy parlays people put out there. They don't cash, folks. They do not cash. All right, but like I said, we're getting our money back today. Lots of great comments there in the section. Appreciate everybody who jumped on. Hit that like button on your way out. Hey, you're going to tail us on at least one of these bets. Hit that like button on your way out and let us know. All right, guys, We'll see you back here on the Wednesday edition here of Payoff Pitch. We'll put some more money in your pocket. We hope everyone has a good day, and let's cash.
Absolutely.